What is up, my friends? 1984 American Horror Story. 4 episodes left, and it looks like we're about to get the brawl of the century with the serial killers running loose on Camp Redwood. So let's talk about this recent episode, which is my favorite so far for many reasons, and I think because it definitely proved itself to be in connection with the rest. One in particular, Asylum. We'll get to that in the theory video, but let's talk about 1984, episode 100. So we find out at the beginning of the episode that the camp is a purgatory. We've already known that since the last episode. Everybody who dies there stays there, and they are pretty much subjected to being there, but they can actually interact with the real world, which is interesting, but they can't leave. So then we see that Camp Redwood has become a killing zone for Xavier and also Montana. While everybody else frowns upon what they are doing, they keep on doing it because they don't care. We then skip to 1989. We see Marg and Trevor are a thing now, and the reason they are a thing now is because Trevor knows what Margaret did, but he knows that it would take a long time and that she would get the best lawyers, so he couldn't even prove what she did. But they end up getting married, and they are filthy rich. So they become rich because Margaret takes it upon herself to take places that were like places that had a very dark history, a very chilling past, and turning them into sort of amusement parks, just as she did Camp Redwood. She does John Gacy's home, Lizzie Borden, and even the asylum. We see at the beginning of the episode, actually, that Jingles and Ramirez are no longer anything after Jingles pretty much lets an angry mob get to him and basically kill him, I believe. But then we find out he's not actually dead, and he's actually in a prison with Brooke. More on that in a bit. But let's talk about Jingles, who now has a family and works at a Blockbuster type thing in Alaska, and just bring back the nostalgia right here of the 90s. Brooke is getting sentenced to death for the killings that she was blamed for. Of course, they are Margaret's killings, Ramirez and Jingles, but she took the blame for all of that. And now we see that Ramirez is offering Brooke a sort of lifeline of sorts, but with the man downstairs, which Brooke ultimately says, fuck off. Ramirez has his escape, and Brooke has her death. And in her death is actually Margaret watching, because she needs to see that all the evidence is gone, and they see it happen. Brooke is dead, Ramirez escapes, and now Camp Redwood is going to have a festival, a music festival of sorts, which Ramirez plans to attend, but before that he actually invites Jingles by killing Jingles' new wife in Alaska and leaving his son with a bloody note saying, let's finish this. And to top off the episode, we see Brooke be brought back to life by none other than the fake Rita nurse herself, and pretty much we are now on the road to this sort of confrontation with Jingles, Brooke, the ghost in purgatory, Ramirez, Margaret, and it's just gonna end in sheer chaos, and it is going to be an insane ride these last 4 episodes to see where exactly we're going to be going, because everybody's back, everybody's trying to get their revenge on one another, whoever that might be, and I think we just might have the best season of American Horror Story so far. Just the way that this is all built up and sort of entangled you, and the layers, it's like Shrek says, onions have layers, this has layers. Doesn't make any sense. But what are your thoughts on American Horror Story 1984? How do you think it's all going to come together by the end of it? Let me know in the comments below. I think we are definitely going to be seeing something pretty crazy, pretty wonderful, and just what we needed. So anyways, as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe for more videos on American Horror Story and all the stuff you love in pop culture, from music, movies, video games, anime, all that good stuff. We are here to talk about that. But as I said, I'm excited to see how it's all going to connect, and everybody's back alive, kicking, whatever way possible that is, whether it's from science, man downstairs, or just whatever the fuck explanation they have to give. Something's going to give, and it's going to be bad. So anyways, I'll see you next time. Stay positive.